Hey, didn't see you there. Just tripped on the tripod. As you might have been able to notice, we have moved. But that's not going to get in the way of our haul. So let's get started. Hey Peekabloos, and welcome back to our channel. It has been a while since we have done a haul, but if you guys have been keeping up with us, we did go to Japan. We've been back for maybe a month and a half now, and we've done some moving, so it's been very busy here. But I've been trying to keep this channel going and been posting our vlogs that we took in Japan, so if you haven't checked those out, then definitely be sure to do that. But today we are going to do part one of our Japan haul. We've decided to break it up into two different hauls. One of just the things we picked up with shopping for and all of that. And then the second one will be all of the things that we won in UFO catchers. So what better way to kick off a Japan haul than with K-pop? So our Airbnb was actually really close to Koreatown. And if you guys have been following us for a while, you may have noticed that we are a little teeny bit obsessed with K-pop. So we went to Koreatown and we ate some Korean food in Japan, and we also looked at some K-beauty stuff and again K-pop. We didn't get too much though, as we've spent so much in Japan and we only wanted to get just a few things. So I was kind of on a Twice kick when we were there. They just had a promotion for one of their singles. I'm trying to think what it's called now and I can't. But they were playing it all over Japan. It's not Candy Pop, it's the one after Candy Pop, and I can't think of the name of it. It's like Momo owning her own restaurant. I don't know. Anyways, so I did pick up some Twice things. And the first thing that I got was their Korean album for What Is Love. And I think they had two different versions, but I opted for this one. It looked like it was the more popular version of the two, either that or unpopular, as they had more copies of this version out. And I haven't opened it yet, so let's give it an open and let's see who I got on the card inside. I don't really consider myself a once or like an ARMY or anything. There's just too many great K-pop bands out there, though I do love BTS and obviously Twice. Like, why choose? But I do have a favorite in Twice, and it's Momo. So I am hoping that I get Momo, but we'll see.
Actually, likes Momo because of the name.
You wanna see Momo? That's not true. She has an adorable personality, and she is one of the best dancers in K-pop. You can quote me on that.
Because of the name.
It's not because of the name. So I found the insert. Yay! So this one does have Momo on it, and I'm wondering if it's like a sticker or something. I think it might be a sticker, but it looks like one of those, like, you go into the photo booths. Yeah, and you print off a thing. However, I got, wow. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of photo cards. Sadly, none of them are Momo, but I did get quite a few. But look how many photo cards I got. But this one is special, and it's of Nayeon. And hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry, I don't speak Korean, so excuse me, I'm sorry. And then also with the album, I got a Twice poster. Came absolutely free, which is awesome. So it has all of the girls on it. Very cute. The next thing I got in Koreatown, which of course is Twice. Again, I was on a really huge kick there, but it is a gachapon, and it came with a pin. And again, I was hoping for Momo, but I didn't. I got Jungyeon. Again, I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name, I'm so sorry. But this is the pin that I got. It's still really cute, but I'm still really hoping for Momo, but it's okay. And then the last K-pop item that I got, seriously, I swear it's my last thing, and then we will get into the Japan haul, but is a light stick, and I am super excited. I've always wanted a K-pop light stick. If you guys aren't familiar with K-pop, they're huge. Most like top groups have a light stick, and again, I got Twice's. I was going between Twice or BTS's, but I ended up with Twice's because I think it was just a little bit more cuter and a little fun and flirtier. It's a like giant lollipop, and it also comes with a stand. Since it's my first light stick, I don't know if they all have like a stand you can put them in, so you can have it on your desk and light up, which I thought was really cool. But I was kind of sad that I didn't end up getting BTS's either. I was kind of like, Dan, don't you want the Army Bomb light stick? And he's like, no, we need to save some money. And I was kind of like hoping he would say yes, because if he said yes, then I would have had to get it, you know, but that's okay.
That plan.
That's okay. We still got one from Twice, so that's awesome.
You know, for someone who doesn't take a side of K-pop, you got an awful amount of Twice products.
I told you I was on a Twice kick.
Alright, so if you ever just read about Japanese history before, you know, sometimes they'll have a story of a dog.
It's so sad.
His name was Hachiko.
For those of you who don't know the story of Hachiko, it is basically a story about an owner and his dog, and the dog would go to greet his owner in front of Shibuya Station every single day. He'd come off and the dog would be there and greeted him. However, one day the man died and did not show up at the station, and Hachiko still went. For the rest of his life, he was waiting for his owner every single day, and his owner never came. Like, if that doesn't pull at your heartstrings, I don't know what will. So anyways, in front of that station, they did erect a statue of Hachiko, which you can go and visit. We certainly did. You can also actually go and see the dog himself, sort of. They did take his fur and stuff him, and he's now in a museum.
So we got this really cool, well, I think it came out as a coin, but we bought the necklace part 2 for it to come with it.
It actually came out of a gacha machine at the museum, so you buy the coin. It was either like 100 or 200 yen, and then you spend another like couple hundred yen to get either a chain or a keychain out of a different gacha machine, and so that's what we did, kind of wishing I got one for myself. However, I did go and pick up a Hachiko plushie that was in the gift shop, so I'm not that sad, but still sad because oh my god, Hachi! So another famous landmark that we went to go see in Japan was Tokyo Tower, and I don't really know how much to say about that. I mean, it's a famous tower that looks like the Eiffel Tower, only it's red instead of black.
It's red and white.
Yeah. Again, I spoke about this a little bit in one of my vlogs, but I definitely highly recommend going if you want to have a gorgeous view of Tokyo. I know there's some free places you can go, and if you can't spend the money, then definitely go check them out. I know the government building in Shinjuku is one that you can go for absolutely free. Then I definitely recommend going to check out Tokyo Tower and going up to the highest deck if you can, because the views are even more incredible. And part of the VIP tour is that they can take a picture of you on the deck in between the main deck and the top deck, and then you can buy it in the gift shop if you want. So it is a little bit extra, but we said, how many times are we really going to come to Tokyo Tower? So we did it. So we got like the official, you know, like photograph. So here is us being dorks on one of the decks with the beautiful Tokyo skyline behind us. It's just a really cool keepsake. So
it's a newspaper clipping.
Marketing. Then we did go to the gift store after going up to the top deck. If you don't go to the top deck, it's okay, because on the main deck is where the gift store is. So we got a bunch of little towers. So the first one we got is just this little statue of Tokyo Tower. It tells you Tokyo Tower. And then we also got a couple of plushies. And so one is a keychain. It is super, super soft. It's very cute.
Face on it.
It does. Of course, Japan always puts faces on things. Very cute. And then we got this chibi tower. Let me get it out of the plastic. So yeah, here is the little chibi plush. I think they had a larger one, but we were trying to save space and a teeny bit of money. So we got the medium size. I guess it's medium size because the little keychain is small, but it's so cute. It's just like really chibi and like oversized in place. Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. And so soft too. Very cute.
Last but not least, we got this tiny votive board. We'll go into more detail what votive boards are later, but it has, you know, Tokyo Tower on it.
It's just really cute and just another little keepsake that we can have from our trip. So something else that we did in Tokyo was we went to a Maid cafe, more specifically Maid Dreamin'. I don't know if I'm exactly pronouncing that correctly, but it is spelled like Maid and then Dreamin without the G at the end, and it's just like mashed into one word.
So that's what you were wondering, why she was wearing animal ears the entire time.
They do give you animal ears to wear, and then they do the whole like moe cheer. So they do a bunch of cutesy stuff and everything like that. And then you order your food. You can pick between different packages. You can just do the food package, or you can have pictures taken with them. You can pay for the package where they'll perform, and then the whole restaurant gets in with it. So it's pretty cool. We didn't pay for the performance, but one of the times we did go, somebody else did. So we got to still see the performance and enjoy that. And they sell like light sticks and stuff that you can buy as well. So of course we got all into it because why not? You're going to a Maid cafe, you might as well get into it. The other thing that was part of our package is that you could either get animal ears or a keychain of like the Maid outfit that they wear. Obviously we opted in for the animal ears. So then you guys thought we went to Japan and didn't get any anime stuff, right? Of course we did. One of the places we had to go was the Pokemon Center, and we went to the one in Ikebukuro, which I think is one of the mega stores. It's one of the bigger ones, and oh my gosh. If you guys love Pokemon, definitely go to the Pokemon store. I mean, it's probably already on your list if you ever plan a trip to Japan, but so many cute items, so many exclusive items to the store. So what did we do? We had to pick up some.
So, you know, we go to the Pokemon Center, and, you know, of course we gotta get, like, Pikachu, right?
You dropped Pikachu, no!
So we did get a Pikachu. He comes in, like, a little bowler hat and, like, some glasses.
Oh my god, how is that, like...
And, like,
not cute. Like, he's too cute to pass up. Like, seriously, you see that in the store, and who's gonna say, nah, I don't need that.
And he's got, like, a little tweed jacket on.
Wait, does he have elbow pads? No, he doesn't have the elbow pads. That would have been cute.
He does have a, I don't know what this is, but it has a Mew head.
I would think it'd be like a pocket watch, like going with his style here. I would think that this Pikachu would be carrying a pocket watch. It's the most adorable Pikachu I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know what series this is from. So if you guys know what series this is from, let us know in the comments down below. So not only did we get a Pikachu plush, we had to go and get this adorable Rowlet plush from Pokemon Sun and Moon. And if you guys have played that one, there is sort of like, I don't know if I'd really call it a mini game.
It is. It's called the touching mini game.
Anyway, so after you battle your Pokemon, they get a little dirty. So you have to like brush them and wash them. So this Rowlet clearly has gone through a few battles here, and he's got some extra little tufts hanging off of him. I don't know, did he fight a pillow? I don't know what this, you'd think they'd get dirty, but no, they get cute little fluffs on them. So I saw him and also instantly had to get him. He's really cute. It's more of like a pastel sort of color scheme as well. So it's just really cute. Also at the Pokemon store, as you are leaving, they have a long row of gachapons, and we had to pick some up. So I don't even know, what is this Pokemon called? It's not the one I wanted, let's just put it that way. And the other one that I picked was Pikachu in different outfits, and I got the one with Pikachu in a ninja outfit, which I'm pretty excited for. That one's really adorable.
This one I didn't open it yet, but I could tell he's kind of dressed like a Team Rocket executive.
The bad guy. I don't remember which enemy this was, but oh my gosh, it's like Pikachu trying to be tough.
Oh no, is this the one where they're like all like gangster?
I don't know. They're pretty cute though. We did get a couple more things from the Pokemon Center, but they are blind boxes, but we won't be opening those because I will be saving them for a future Blues blind box, which will be returning. I know it's been a few months since I've done one of those, but I got a bunch more blind boxes to add to it. So let's actually talk about those right now, since I've already done an introduction for them. So the first couple of blind boxes are these Pokemon remints. These are ones that we did get at the Pokemon Center, but they had these like all through Japan. The next one I got is also from the Pokemon Center, and this one is Skytree Town. And then the last one that I picked up from the Pokemon Center is one of this Mimikyu, and it has, looks like 6 different keychains that you can get.
Alright, so let's continue this Nintendo themed blind box unveiling. We got these 2 Kirby blind boxes. So this one, I don't know, it says Kirby's Happy Room. Oh, this one, it says it's a racer figure, so I don't know if these are racers or not.
Really?
It's a racer
It does
figure.
say a racer figure. I didn't even notice that. I thought they were just really cute figures. So the next few, quite a few, we got from Animate, I believe. They had like a whole floor of just kind of sections of different animes, and each section had blind boxes, and then they had like file folders and other cool stuff. If you guys want to see me open any of these blind boxes, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I will open it up in the next Blue's blind box. And speaking of more to add to Blue's blind box, I also have some more gachapons that you can't really tell what's inside of them, and we haven't opened them up, so I will add these as well to a future video. Oh, and lastly, something else I can add to Blue's blind box. We got a couple of Pokemon cards from the Pokemon Center. Again, I'm not quite sure which deck this is for. We don't really play Pokemon anymore, so we just kind of collect the cards. So I thought it would be cool to get some from Japan. They will be in Japanese, and they made sure to let us know when we were ringing them up too, because they're like, these are in Japanese. We're like, yep, okay.
So speaking of anime, they have like a music like store, I guess.
They had like a media floor, so it had CDs and it had, I think, DVDs and stuff.
Of like live performances of like concerts and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we picked up Persona 5 soundtrack.
Yes.
Well, actually the moment we picked this up, the alarm went off.
It had obviously one of those, like, we have them here in America, they just kind of wrap them around the boxes, and then if you walk through the door, the alarm's supposed to go off. But for whatever reason, it went off in my hands inside the store right in front of the display. Like, I took it off the shelf and it started going off, and I'm like, I don't know what I did. And of course, I'm in a country where I can't speak the language. And I'm like, oh no, hopefully they don't think I'm tampering with it or something. So the guy came over and he's like, oh no, it's okay. And he fixed it so it stopped going off. And then we went and paid for it. So.
Yes, and it does say paid right there.
I swear I'm not stealing things from Japan. And then I guess while we're on the subject of media and CDs and things, we did go to Mandarake. The one in Akihabara, as you guys saw in the vlog, had 7 floors. It was huge. And again, one of the floors was all dedicated to media. So I picked up a Love Live CD. This one was used for 300 yen, so a little under $3. It's just Start Dash, so I think we might have the song somewhere, maybe? But it's one of my favorite Love Live songs. It's just so cute. It's like where Muse started, so I wanted to pick this up again. It was only $3. And then while we were there, I also picked up the Love Live movie for only 1,500 yen, so again, a little under $15. And it does have English subtitles, thankfully. I was a little afraid if it was or wasn't, but I checked up on it and it definitely does. So had to pick that up as well, because $15, seriously. And then the last thing I got on that floor from Mandarake, which actually I should mention, it's kind of weird. Each floor in Mandarake had you pay separately. So if you wanted things from multiple floors, you had to pay at each floor. But I think Animate did that as well. I think each floor had you pay. Yeah. But also on the media floor, while we were looking around, they had a huge video game section from like all the way back to the original Nintendo, like Famicom. Yeah, I know what it's called. I know what it's called. But we were just looking through, just kind of wasting time, and I just saw this. It was just kind of staring me in the face. Most of the games were like this, but it's like this one was like, please take me. And it is a Super Famicom game of Yoshi's Island. And this is one of my favorite games of all time. I love this game as a kid. And even though we don't have anything to play this on, I was like, it is $9. I'm never gonna get this chance again.
I'm gonna buy a Super Famicom, then I'm gonna put this in, I'm gonna speed run it.
You're gonna be a speedrunner for Yoshi's Island?
Yeah.
It looks like a fun game to speedrun. I mean, it is a fun game regardless. So if you guys haven't checked this out, I highly recommend it if you like video games. You've probably already heard of it. Again, it's a really old game, but I couldn't pass it up. Had to get it. Then the last bit of merch we have is from Love Live, and as you guys might have saw, we went to Kondo Shrine, and at Kondo Shrine they have a whole bunch of Love Live stuff. Like, it's not all Love Live because that's not what the shrine is all about. It wasn't erected after Love Live became a thing, but since it is prominently featured in Love Live, they definitely had little trinkets and stuff you could buy. And one of the things we wanted to pick up, we did do the regular tablets that you would write your wishes on, but they had a Love Live one. And this one was more expensive than they normally are. Normally they run you about $5 or $6 and you can write your wishes. They have like pens and stuff for you there, and then you can tie them up. I show this all in the vlog. Well, me tying it up at least. But I wanted to keep it, you know, like, how often do you go to Kondo Shrine? Unless you live, you know, in Tokyo. So lastly, we did go to a different Mandarake. We went to the one in
Shibuya.
Shibuya, yeah, because the one in Ikebukuro is like all dudes, like everywhere. So if you really love male characters, especially like male idol characters, Ikebukuro is the place to go. Not only does the Mandarake focus on those mainly, there's other shops that focus all on dudes. So if that's what you're into, go to Ikebukuro. If you want other things, then check out a couple of the other ones like Akihabara or Shibuya, because they have more variety, including Love Live, which is again where we bought these. So the first thing that I got is the Shikishi board for $4, and it has 3 of the Muse girls, including Best Girl, in Maid outfits, and there's also like a cat attacking Rin's head. Sorry, there's no Best Girl for Dan. But there is a reason for that, and this is the reason right here. They had no Kanon prize figures at all, but they did have scale figures as well, but we pretty much have the ones that we wanted. So we focused on prize figures, and they had not 1, but 2 of the Hanamaru prize figures that we didn't already have. They had other ones too, but where is Kanon? However, one of them is Hanamaru from Happy Party Train. It's one of my favorite outfits, and it's a really cute song too. One of my favorite songs too from, you know, Love Live Sunshine. So she is cute, you know, she has teeth at least. Then they had another EXQ one. We didn't have her in this outfit. I'm pretty sure we have 1 or 2 of the other ones in her other outfits, but we had this one, and again, super cheap, so.
Yeah, it was only
why not?
1,500 yen.
But that is not all for Love Live. Got a couple more small things. We also went to Ami Ami, which can be seen in the vlog. Really plugging that in this video. But they had a bunch of Love Live stuff. A lot of it we already had, like a lot of the figures and things. So I was mainly in there because I wanted to find more charms for my Ita bag. Sadly, they had like no Maki, but I was able to get 3 more Kanon charms, and some of them were pretty cheap too. Like this one was only $3, and this one was like $5, and this one was $3. So spent
not bad.
like $11 for 3 charms, where here you're probably spending like $10 at least for a blind box, so you don't even know which one you're getting.
Alright, so we went to Japan, and I went somewhere I really want to go.
Look at his eyes light up. Or maybe it's just a reflection of the lights. I don't know. Either way, he looks joyed.
Oh, I am. This is like probably the only thing I really like absolutely had to do in Japan, and it was to go to Diver City, Tokyo.
Where they had life-size, seriously, life-size, 7-ish stories high Gundam model.
The crown jewel of our hall.
I don't think it's the crown jewel. It's pretty cool, but not the crown jewel.
No, it's the crown jewel of our hall. But it is the Diver City Unicorn Gundam.
Model kits. his model. Okay,
yes.
So this is the Unicorn Gundam. Like even in the background on the picture here, it's like Diversity Tokyo Plaza, because that's what the building looks like. It stands right in front of this, and he moves and glows and awesome. It's pretty awesome, even for not a huge Gundam fan like myself. Not saying anything wrong with Gundam, but not a huge fan. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, but this is it is a mega size model.
And
so,
if I'm not mistaken, it lights up too, right?
well, it does have an LED light that goes in its head, most likely. But you know, since this is a mega size model, it's even bigger than a perfect grade, which is perfect grades are 1/60th. This is 1/48th.
Oh my god, where is he gonna go? We took 4 suitcases. Obviously, 2 of them had clothes and stuff in them, but we brought 2 empty suitcases along on the trip, and this took up like almost one of them. We were putting like little plushies and things around the sides.
Look at it, it's amazing.
I will say, like, I think that's the only place that you can get this one. I mean, I guess you might be able to find it online, you know, from a seller.
But who would sell it?
The Gundam Base, which is the store at Diversity Tokyo.
Yeah, it's the Gun Plus store where they have, well, like pretty much any kind of gunpla you want.
Including this one. So that is it for part 1 of our Japan haul. Again, we split it up into 2 different pieces because we just had so much stuff. But if you guys want to see the items that we won in UFO catchers, including ones that we didn't film, then check out part 2 coming soon. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye, Peekaboos!